Chris, what is our third main topic today?
This comes from Galactic Champ. Hey, crew. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Black Adam is expecting $70 to $75 million domestic opening weekend. This would make it The Rock's biggest opening weekend outside of Fast and Furious. It's also said that the film shows similar prospect to Sony's Venom, which opened to $80 million and had strong enough legs to cross $850 million worldwide. I'm afraid, John, that while Black Adam might have a good weekend, it'll be severely cut due to Black Panther 2 releasing 2 weeks after it. John, what do you think about this? Thanks, and bring on the filthy.
All right, thanks a lot for that. And yeah, we've been talking a lot about what kind of performance can this movie have, because I don't think the trailers have been particularly great. I bought my tickets already. I don't care. I'm excited about Black Adam. You got Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in this thing. I'm excited for it. So there's all that there. So I've been curious to see what the forecasts were going to be. And right now, pitching $70 to $75 million for an opening. Listen, in a world right now where Smile came out. Now, Smile is not a Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson movie, but Smile came out and it's like 22 million. Are you kidding? You're talking tripling that in the environment that we've got right now, putting it in the same neighborhood as Venom, which you pointed out went on to flirt with the $1 billion mark, like get over $800 million. Listen, if Black Adam can make over, let's even say 700 million. I don't think it needs to cross 700 million just to be considered successful. I think you cross 500 million, you're successful. But you cross 700 million, I think you're popping bottles with this movie. I really do. So if they can get there, that would be huge. This comes to us from the folks over at comicbook.com who write the following. Well, Warner Brothers and The Rock will be happy to hear that current projections place Black Adam on track to be Dwayne Johnson's, get this, biggest movie opening ever. A new report from The Hollywood Reporter claims that Black Adam is on track to open in the range of 70 to 75 million in its debut weekend in theaters in late October, with the very conspicuous note that these estimates could be modest due to post-pandemic swings, and the film could open higher. That puts Black Adam on pace to have a similar successful opening as Tom Hardy's and Sony's Venom movie in 2018. It would also be a live-action personal best opening for Dwayne Johnson, excluding the numbers he did with as being a part of the Fast and Furious franchise, movies 5 through 8. Recent box office projections put Black Adam on track to earn about $328 million domestically alone in total. Now, when you're saying it would be Dwayne Johnson's best, this would be the best opening, if it does hit 70, 75 million, of any Dwayne Johnson lead movie ever. It's weird to think about that. Remember we had that same conversation about Tom Cruise when we are realizing, wait a minute, Tom Cruise has never had a movie that opened to $100 million? Dwayne Johnson has never had a movie that he's been the lead in make more than, I think, $68 million or something like that.
That's wild.
So this would be his big, now a lot of his movies make money, but I've not had these massive, huge openings other than, of course, Fast and Furious, but he wasn't the lead in those. So I think that's really interesting. So I honestly, listen, I know there are some people out there who still don't understand the box office that think anything that comes out should make $1 billion. And everybody keeps forgetting that the $1 billion mark is still a very rare thing, right? In the history of Hollywood, it's happened less than 60 times. In the last 4 years, it's only happened 3 times. So, I mean, this movie does not need to make $1 billion. But if they can make this type of money, I think they take that as a big win. Chris, you're seeing these numbers. What stands out to you in this?
I mean, what you said of The Rock hasn't had an opening like this before, which you think of Tom Cruise or Will Smith of these are the biggest movie stars we've talked about. And then it's just, oh, now they're finally going to cross this threshold, which is so wild to think about. I think, too, if he's over 500 on this one, there's going to be a lot of Terramana being poured. It's going to be great. You also have a lot going in its favor, right? You have diehard Rock fans and diehard DC fans.
Yes.
Who have been waiting for this movie since, I think, the 1900s. You know?
Right about the time the Yellowstone prequel was made.
Exactly, when it was first announced. So, I mean, this movie has just been waiting in the wings for years. So I think people are really excited to see the actual product. I've been like you, where the trailers haven't been completely wowing me, but they also haven't spoiled anything for me. So I'm going into this film completely wide-eyed, wondering what's happening, what's the main conflict, what's happening with the Justice Society, and I think it's going to be a really killer film.
Rob, what stands out to you in this story?
Well, I mean, to be honest, it's a little surprising. I didn't expect it to have this much awareness or this much sort of a must-see. I'm happy it does. You know, I don't like it when any movie fails, especially a movie that's science fiction, fantasy, or horror, or comic book based. I want to see all these movies succeed. And I like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as a performer. I loved him in Fast and Furious. Loved him. I loved his character introduced in Fast 5. It was one of the reasons the movie is so great. And I think no one has ever embodied in terms of looking the part the way he does as Black Adam. I mean, he's perfect. He's perfect. Is the movie going to be good?
Yeah, that we don't know.
That's the one thing. I mean, that looks good to me. I to be honest,
hyped
John,
for Fate.
I can't wait to go see this movie for no other reason than Pierce Brosnan's Dr. Fate.
Same here.
That's
all I really care.
Got me. Yes, you got me and Hawkman and Atom Smasher. But it really comes down to, does this movie deliver the goods? And I don't know if it will yet. I have to see it first.
Yeah, the trailers haven't convinced me that it will, but I mean, I don't care. I'm still super excited for it.
But if it has a big opening, I don't ever want these movies to succeed. I mean, to not succeed. I want them to all to do well. I hope it does make 800 million, because that means that other more obscure characters might see the light of day.
All right, guys. Question is for you. Black Adam, it's getting close. I mean, the tickets are on sale. I've got mine now. It's coming. And now they're projecting, I think, really solid numbers for 70 to 75, maybe even higher. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? Whatever your thoughts are, jump down to the comment section below and leave those thoughts there. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Amazon Pharmacy. I don't know about you, but when I need to go to the drugstore, I always seem to wait till the last minute, hoping that they'll be open, or I get stuck in a line, or both. And that's why I love Amazon Pharmacy. Yes, that Amazon. Amazon Pharmacy delivers a better pharmacy experience that delivers directly to your door and works with most insurance plans. Amazon Pharmacy helps you save time, save money, and stay healthy. They have transparent pricing, so you know what you'll pay before you pay it. That is clutch. As an added bonus, Prime members can save up to 80% on their prescriptions. And like I mentioned earlier, Amazon Pharmacy works with most insurance plans. And if you ever have any questions or problems, real pharmacists are always available at Amazon Pharmacy, no matter the time of day or night. A pharmacy that works for your life, with meds delivered to your door. It doesn't get any better than that. Switch to Amazon Pharmacy and save time, save money, and stay healthy. Learn more at amazon.com/Campea. That's amazon.com/Campea. Average savings based on usage and Inside RX data as compared to cash prices. Average savings for all generics are 78%, 37% for select brand medications. Restrictions apply.